So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 3 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I want to dive into today includes the new state of play and its leaked list of games, Metro PlayStation 5 exclusive, and PlayStation 5 first-party shooter Concord and its connection to Guardians of the Galaxy leak. First, yes or no, are you a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy or not? I'm a big fan of the movies and the game that launched a couple of years back. The movies are some of the best in the MCU in my opinion, but of course that's just me. What about you? So comment below yes or no if you're a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, the Metro PlayStation 5 exclusive. So this is a story that's connected to the State of Play leak, and we'll get to that later on in the video. But for now, reading from website Mixed Reality, according to the Twitter account Special Nick, the next State of Play will take place around January 31st. In the same tweet, the leaker teased the contents of the announcements for the show. The cryptic message also contains the word Metro. A second well-known leaker named Cases claimed a few hours later that a new Metro game would be announced soon and that it would be a VR title called Metro Awakening. Cases said this over on X, can reveal that a new Metro game, which is going to be announced very soon, is a VR game titled Metro Awakening. So Cases later on in other tweets mentioned that he doesn't know if this is going to be a hybrid title, so I want to put that out there. So it could be a flat game and a VR game, but we're going to have to wait and see on that. But website Mixed Reality continues the story stating that this could be valid since 4A Games, the creators of Metro, bought Vertigo Games last year, who are a well-known VR studio that just recently launched Arizona Sunshine 2, which I have a review of over on X if you want to go check that out. It's a solid game. They state that there was a job listing last year that mentioned this: pre-production on a high-profile multi-platform AAA VR game based on a globally recognized franchise, and here this could be the Metro franchise. Now, for me, we know games are coming to PC more and more, but I just personally hope this game was built from the ground up for high-end PC VR and PlayStation VR 2, and to not be limited by something like the Quest 2, especially for the Metro franchise, because they're so just beautifully gorgeous games. So I hope that's not the case. People are guessing that this is a PlayStation VR 2 exclusive, but this job listing says multi-platform, which again could mean, you know, PlayStation VR 2 and PC. Either way, as a fan of Metro 2033, Last Light, and Exodus, of course, a game like that in VR sounds amazing. Let's hope they do that justice. Before we get to the next story, we're almost at 100K, guys. So if you enjoyed the video so far and have been enjoying my videos, of course, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't done so yet, we're almost there. Now, diving into the second story of the video, PlayStation 5 exclusive shooter Concord and Guardians of the Galaxy leak. So this got me excited this morning reading about it, but apparently upcoming first-party shooter, PlayStation 5 shooter Concord, is heavily inspired by Guardians of the Galaxy, and this is coming from very credible leaker Bill Kuhn. Reading from Deal Labs, and I want to give you guys a heads up, this is a translated article, so it's going to sound broken in certain areas, but diving into it. According to our information, Concord game will very soon benefit from a new announcement. This announcement should reveal the gameplay as well as all or some characters of the multiplayer FPS. If the announcement or even the holding of a state of play would arrive this week, there is a very good chance that we will find this game announced during this event. From the first elements we were able to collect, and without wanting to spoil you, we can say that Concord game is strongly inspired by Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy universe. Knowing that the game Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, published by Square Enix, was a solo type only, one wonders if Concord would embody a kind of Guardians of the Galaxy like in multiplayer mode. So this is very exciting because this sounds like it could have a story to it, and to be inspired by Guardians of the Galaxy is of course a nice plus in my books. Now I wonder if this is now considered a hero shooter with various Guardians like characters. I'm curious how that would work in the situation and how they would handle it here. I also wonder if it'll have a co-op mode and maybe actually have a storyline to that that as well. That would be very interesting. Either way, I'm happy to hear it could be a part of this upcoming state of play, which is sounding like a solid big show. But you guys let me know if you're fans of hero shooters or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, the next state of play leak. So yesterday was interesting, and honestly yesterday all the way to this morning has been interesting, and I think I've mentioned that previously in this video. But going back to yesterday, Special Nick over on X dropped a somewhat cryptic tweet that said, on the 31st, roughly, Ronins will arise, will die stranded, have a rebirth, and Kojima will fulfill his dreams. Sonic will live in the shadow of his generation, while the hills will remain silent until the dawn, when you'll need to catch the metro. Just don't be a Judas about it. So people have broken down this list to be the following games here. Death Stranding 2, very excited to see that. Judas, from the BioShock creator, this is his new game, very excited to see that. Until Dawn Remaster, Rise of the Ronin, very excited to play that. We're close. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, very close to playing that. Sonic Generation Remaster, I've seen a lot of people excited for this, but at the same time worried about the remaster, so we'll see how that works out. Silent Hill 2 remake, finally, hopefully it gets that March release date if that's actually happening, and a new Metro game. That one got me excited, even though, as we talked previously, it's potentially a VR title, which you guys know how much I love VR. Hopefully it's a hybrid game and it has flat version and a VR version, so everybody who's a Metro fan can jump on it. But to continue, based off what Bill Kuhn said, we could potentially add Concord to the list here as well, which makes this already a pretty great show for a state of play. Judas and the new Metro game being there were obviously also for me a surprise. Silent Hill 2 will most likely finally get a release date, and now Concord could get a full gameplay reveal. That to me is exciting stuff. So we'll see if this show is on the 31st or February 1st, which means it could be announced today, tomorrow, or Wednesday. We're just all kind of just gonna have to wait and see how this plays out. I also hope that Stellar Blade makes the showing here as well and finally gets a release date as well, because a lot of people have been waiting. We've all been waiting. It's kind of time since it's been delayed from 2023. But you guys let me know if you're excited for this state of play or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is the body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with new week, new leaks. Obviously, this is based off what we've gotten already in terms of information. New Metro game, new state of play, list of games from that Concord to be like Guardians of the Galaxy, inspired by Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm interested to see what else comes out of this week. If you're excited for what's coming this week, the potential state of play, the new leaks that we just discussed, and maybe even other leaks, destroy the comment section with new week, new leaks, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.